What up, B Squad? It's your boy, Barrett, coming at you live, pre-recorded from my dad's kick-ass apartment. I've been having a pretty sweet summer so far, just hanging out, chilling, mostly by myself while my dad's at work or hanging out with Tina. But anyways, I got so caught up in all my awesome everyday awesomeness that I totally forgot I was supposed to do this AMA video. My bad, B Squad. I know you're probably all chomping at the bit to see what your boy Barrett has to say, but without further ado, let's just jump into it. Let me just pull up. Hold on. Okay. All right. Okay, sweet. So first up, Jody Black asks, Barrett, you're so hot. I want to know how you keep your hair so fresh. Give these other dudes some styling lessons. I know, right? Right? Yeah, so basically what your boy does to keep his hair looking fly and sweet is he uses some Target brand pomade, a little bit of that on your fingertips. You just rub that together. You want to rub it through your hair while it's damp but not wet. If you want a stronger hold, you can do it while it's dry. Matt Penn says, narrator's voice. There was no chunk. I don't get that reference. But I do know that Chunk's going to be really disappointed to hear you say that. So, okay. Moving right along. So B Squad Honey, by the way, just so you know, I assume that everyone who doesn't have a gender specific name is a B Squad Honey. So I will be referring to you as such. Anyway, B Squad Honey Vald the Black says, yo, bro, you down to prank that library nerd Addie? She's so weird. You should totally flower bomb her, or better yet, stink bomb her room, bro. So, Vald the Black, those are all excellent ideas for a prank, but I gotta say, that's B Squad rule number 1. You don't prank fly honeys. Yes, she is a nerd. No, she's not super fly, but is she a honey? Yes. So on the off chance that maybe if she takes her glasses off and it's a whole, thing where it's like, what? Without glasses, she's actually pretty fly. You don't want to go doing that. So that's rule number 1. Do not prank fly honeys. You just got schooled. Krista John Hermanson asks, so my question would be, how would you increase the mechanical stability of a soil to prevent compaction? Well, that's a really good question, and you know that your boy Barrett is probably like top of his class. So the answer to that is to reduce or minimize soil compaction. 1, avoid working wet soil. Soil is most susceptible to compaction when it's saturated and cannot absorb any more water. 2, reduce tillage. Crop residue can intercept raindrops and prevent the soil surface from sealing and compacting. 3, use the right implements. All right, B Squad Honey Clint Black asks, Professor Ward here, Barrett. I'm borrowing a friend's account. Oh shit, hey Professor Ward. I was skeptical when you proposed this for your Soch 101 project, but I admit I was also intrigued at such a unique concept. I look forward to seeing the results regardless. I will add my own question. Have you considered sociology as a major? This B Squad might even be your senior project. I'll have normal office hours this week if you need to contact me. The ventilation issue has been fixed permanently, I believe. Oh, yeah, that totally sucks, Professor Ward, about how, for some reason it seemed like the vents in your office were somehow rerouted to a septic tank. It was, I assume, based on what you said previously about the smell. Sociology. Yeah, that could be a dope ass major. Moving on. Looks like B Squad Honey Vald the Black can't get enough. B Squad. Hey, prank your roommate friends. Okay. Seth Renzi asks, Yo, Barrett, what you gonna do with that old couch you found? Also, what's your major? First of all, man, that's two questions in one post, but you know how I feel about efficiency, so I'm gonna let you slide this time. So first of all, with that old couch, I was thinking I'd hollow it out and like have somebody maybe help me like move it into a common area with like a flap in the back so I can get in there and like shove a mic up through the cushions so I can secretly record people's conversations, and then I'm gonna probably like just post them on my YouTube account. So I thought that'd be a pretty sweet prank where I reveal people's like innermost fears and worries, or like, you know, privileged information that they thought was secret. Like, can you imagine what their faces would look like once they saw it was on the internet? Also, major wise, I think computer science, obviously, there's a pretty good future in that. I don't know how to say this. Mark Patinadi asks, Yo, B-Man! Unfortunately, I caught this channel after all the older videos got eaten. So what was your favorite vid that you wish were still on there? And which one would you want to update to 2B19? I don't know what 2B, because this century is going to be all about Barrett. Oh, 2B19, like in 2019, but you put a B in for yeah. Oh, that is something else. That is something else. Mark Pachen, B Squad for life. Actually my favorite video, and oh man, you guys would have loved it. We shot it like my senior year of high school, me and like all of my friends that I had in high school, all of my friends, they pranked me actually. It was pretty sweet because, you know, sometimes you gotta prank the prankster. So I got pranked, and what it was that happened was on the video was I was asleep and they pulled my mattress off my bed, and they drove me in the back of a truck to a water park. And then they pulled me up the stairs of a water slide. And then two of these girls from my high school class who have gone on to appear in television and film and do modeling, because they're so hot, but I can't say who they are because if I did, they'd be mad. They were on there too, and I woke up going down the water slide on my mattress while both of them made out with me at the same time. So it was a pretty sweet prank. My face was, I was surprised. I was surprised. All right, Owen Lean asks, Fam, you got Bear fans here in London ends, bruv. Man's got to know why you cotchin in cowboy and blood. Is the chicken too peng there, or you just feelin' all dem Texan gyal dem, you get me. Hashtag B Squad for life. Totally. All right, Tyler Boyce asks, Hey Barrett, new to the B Squad, thanks for liking and subscribing, but loving your videos. How did you find the time and motivation to post these videos? Have you thought about finding someone else to collaborate with besides your roommate? So collaboration is kind of like the death of creativity as far as I'm concerned. And then how did I find the time and motivation to post these videos? That's pretty easy. I don't really have a lot of other things going on right now. Okay. B Squad Honey Raw Raccoon asks, Hey yo bear at. Nice. You roomies with that Calvin and the Chipmunks guy, right? Epic pranks aside, how cool is he? I know you guys had that fight when he let you down on the frat boy flower bomb. Don't even remind me. But other than that, he been cool. He's great at parties, but he keeps hanging with some weird dudes and this one nerd who keeps having rank BO. So I don't know if hanging with him would make me look cooler or less cool. First of all, totally feel you. Sawyer smells like shit. Second, Calvin is honestly probably the best person I've ever met in my life. He's a super tight dude. He's got your back in a corner. I would share anything with him. I would share my innermost thoughts and feelings. I would just never tell him that because, I don't want him to think that I'm into him or something, because I totally am not. So, yeah, you should hang out with him sometime or hang out with me. If you're around and you're free. I mean, I'm probably pretty busy. So, Axel Explode wants to know, yo, Barrett, what are your favorite memories of the year so far? Well, honestly, that freshman orientation was pretty dope, right? I mean, there was a band playing. I got all the pizza I could eat, which was a lot. I tried to get a game of Spin the Bottle going, but no one was interested because everyone couldn't hear me or they were lame. And then I went outside. I threw up. I walked back to my room and I listened to some tunes and fell asleep. What could be better than that? What is up with the weird ass names? Scott Hull says, yo, Barrett, looking for something to do over summer. You should try to come to Gen Con here in Naptown this year. Lots of opportunities for some epic pranks. Hashtag nerds. You sound like a nerd. Chris Hussey. Yo, B-Dawg, what's like the scariest thing that's happened to you since you got to ETU? And which teachers do you give a thumbs up, down to? So, scariest thing, I was at Pizza Barn with my buddy Calvin and some of his loser friends, and I went to go get a drink, and I turned around, and they were gone. So I was like, oh my God, something must have happened to Calvin, because there's no way he would just leave me here at Pizza Barn and leave with his friends. So I was like calling him, but his phone was off. And then I ran back to campus and I almost passed out. But then I was like, okay, I think actually I did pass out a little bit. And someone must have carried me into my room. I woke up the next morning and I forgot what had happened and I went to class. But it was trippy when it was going on. Also, which teachers do I give a thumbs up or down to? Thumbs down. Every teacher. School sucks. Am I right? Go Ravens. Okay. Simon Gabart wants to know, yo, Barrett, pranked any lame professors yet? No. No. And if I was going to, which I didn't, I definitely wouldn't prank Professor Ward. I have no idea why his office smells that way. 'Cause I'm doing a video! Dad, I just go back in your room! Sorry. Charles Mell asks, so Barrett, I totally want to know your opinion on the strange stuff going on around campus. Really amazing prank, someone just making stuff up, or pure coincidence? I saw this girl the other day get attacked by like trained squirrels and birds and stuff. And I was like, that's so Barrett. But then you didn't show and I was confused. Someone's trying to take your spotlight, bro. I can see why you were confused because actually I don't train small rodents or animals. You're thinking of my uncle who works at Universal Studios Hollywood for the animal show there. He trains small birds and animals and I wish I was staying with him this summer, Dad! My boy Roger Cantor asks, what's your type? Good question. Probably the best question so far. So in order to get with the B-man, you gotta be three things. You gotta be hot, you gotta be available, you gotta be hot, and you gotta be fly. That's my type. All right, some nerd named Escape Box Games says, dude, Barrett, was at the Pizza Barn the other night and saw you hang with your roommate and his friends. After you got up to go to the bathroom, those guys totally tried to pick a fight and then straight up left you. Hope you got home safe, man. Can't wait to hear how you're gonna get them all back for that. What? Some dude named StarMaker799 says first. He is 22nd from the top. Vald the Black My main B Squad honey right there. Dude, give me your digits. So Barrett, ever noticed that kid named Sawyer looks like a horrible lounge singer? Mandarin Crane? Also, what with all those fireflies prank, you totally put it to the next level, bro. I hear you. So what you're saying is it's fucking Sawyer's fault that all those fireflies were in my room that one time, and I should fill his underwear drawer with night crawlers. I like where your head's at. Consider it done. B Squad Honey M Barnes, probably M short for Mandy or Manda, says, Yo, Barrett, my roomie keeps stealing all my chicken nugs from the mini fridge and heating them up on the hot plate. They're not even good like that. I come back to the dorm every day to find only crumbs in the bag and a mess on the counter. Not cool. Do you know how to make poop look like chicken nugs? How do I set up a camera to tape it? Yes, what you're going to need to purchase is some modeling clay accessories from a craft store like Michael's or Hobby Lobby. Basically, you can find them in a package for maybe like $4.99 if you go plastic. I prefer metal. That's a little bit more expensive, but it's worth it because you get more work on the contours and edges. What you're going to need to do is fish some of your dump out of the tub with like a fine mesh strainer, and you're going to leave that out in the sun for an hour. You want it to dry out a little bit, but not so much that you can't still manipulate it. At that point, I recommend putting on some kitchen gloves, taking your modeling clay tools, and going to town until you feel like you got a reasonable verisimilitude of a chicken nugget. Then what you're going to do, you're going to roll that in some crumbled cornflakes, and you're going to sear it on both sides on a skillet until it's got a nice golden crust. That's going to give it the texture that it needs, and the cornflakes, when they cook on a hot plate, are going to mask the smell of the feces inside. At that point, your roommate won't even know what hit him, and you're definitely going to want to set up a camera for that. The best way to do it is to put it so that it's facing the direction he's going to be when he eats those nugs. You're welcome. Also, yes, but have you ever done a milk and flour bomb? They'd never get that shit out. That's an awesome idea. I copyright it. TM, it's me, Barrett, 1411 right now on the internet. It's on the internet, and I'm going to post this video, so I have the copyright to that idea. It was my idea. Fonzie the Capybara says, check it, man. London posse represent. Oh, shit. I got this bitch-ass roommate who don't want nothing to do with my sweet-ass pranks. My local Aldi got a sale on shaving cream. Where's the best place to get him? Spray it in his drawers to cover his clothes. Put it in a bucket above the bathroom door. First of all, thank you for not being a weirdo like that other London guy. Second, shaving cream. Classic prank. But I gotta tell you, man, you're thinking too small. Here's what you want to do. You go to Aldi. They're on sale, right? Or whatever. I assume that's a store of some kind. You buy like 30 of them. 30 cans of shaving cream. Then, while he is, like sitting in class, you get the keys to his car. You got to steal those or like get a copy made. Then you take him out to the parking lot and you just fully empty 30 cans of shaving cream into his car. Make sure it's a hot day and close all the doors and roll the windows up so the heat can help the stuff expand and whatnot. Oh, dude, he's not gonna even, he's gonna be like, what? Why? Who put all this shaving cream in my, he's gonna be so, wait, do you guys drive cars? You probably drive cars. Whew. That's it. That's all we got. You guys, your boy Barrett asked for some questions, and you delivered mad delivery stuff. So thank you guys for your awesome questions. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go because school starts back up tomorrow. So I gotta pack some stuff and like get online and see if there's like any classes still available or anything. So until next time, this is your boy B-Dawg, saying keep it tight, B Squad, and keep it super tight. And Dad, come on, go back in your room. I'm filming a video.